Hey guys, well, Jerry asked me to send a video of my collection, so I thought I'd start over here at the corners, and these are my robots and some of my space stuff, some signed autographs from Jonathan Harris, as well as one of the guys that played inside of Robbie the Robot that lives here in Boise, from Forbidden Planet. And let's see, up here I've got my comic book glass collection and a bunch of junk. And over here some of my signs and comic book stuff. My little bird is up here hanging right above my computer. And over here I've got more of my comic book stuff. These are my speakers that from an old drive-in movie theater that I use for my speakers. There's a G.I. Joe I did of my dad a number of years ago in an outfit that he did when he was in a drill team in Korea. And there is my autographed picture of James Irwin, one of the Apollo astronauts from 1976. Oh, let's see, a bunch of stuff I'm working on. Some things I'm working on, my Captain America shield and the sign. Let's see, some Hot Wheels stuff over here by the window. Oh, some large Marvel Legends things. Let's turn a light on here. Oh, let's see. Here are a bunch of my Joes. Here's my reproduction Panther. And some my Brazilian G.I. Joes over there on the far right, some Masterpiece. The Air Police guy in the front is a mixture of vintage and new pieces. And here are all my dress guys. They are most of those are from Europe, European versions of those, and then some of the more recent domestic stuff. Here are some of the sailors and pilots I've got. Here is my comic book rack and some modern stuff behind it. There's a big display of my astronauts. I have one more space capsule other than that one. I just haven't gotten it out at the moment. And some other miscellaneous stuff. The World War II command car I've been working on. Let's see, there's some of my Captain Action stuff and my gumball machines. More comic book stuff from my childhood. Here's a bunch of my superhero stuff, some 9-inch figures on top, some DC Direct 13-inch figures, and my Captain Action, most of my Captain Action stuff, and then there's my buddy Charlie, there's some 40th. These are some reproductions I made of the Jungle Fighters out of 40th stuff. Let's see, then I've got some Reproduction Adventure Team, and that's a vintage piece, and then a mixture of new and vintage little action figure guys there, some cartoons I loved. And let's see, the Sergeant Rock figures on top, some of the club figures I got when I designed the club logo, and some other club items, and some Cotswold stuff. These are all vintage figures here. Let's see. Some modern dragon and blue box and some custom things I made as well, and then some more modern Joe stuff. And Let's see. Now down here I've got some more of my astronauts. I need to expand my display of that. There's my MSV that I recently completed. And some more. I have a real thing for halo jumpers and pilots. So there's some more of those, more modern takes. There's my Adventure Team Jeep that I created. I'll get a little closer in on this. Those are a lot of reproduction figures there with a little bit of vintage thrown in. Lights light up on this guy. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. Let's see. There we go. Lights come on that Jeep. It has sound, but I've got to take it apart to get the sound working again. And a little bit of most of these guys, except for the guy on the far left there, are almost all vintage. The uniform for the I can't think of the set's name. The hunter guy in the back there, that's reproduction, but most everything else here is vintage, and except for the boxes, and just a couple of those guys, and my G.I. Joe Spy that's really a power team guy. And that is pretty much it for here at my home office. I've got more at my work office, but that's pretty much all that I've got right there. So, hope you enjoyed that little tour.